Today, we'll discuss the tea rescue. Despite what some people have mentioned, tea in this case is not TEA, it is just T. The letter T, but also the shape T. And the reason we call it the shape T is because that's the position the boats will be in the climax of the rescue. As usual, I want to talk more than I demonstrate because most people are verbal learners and I don't want to screw them over. So the boats will come into a T, and because you're the rescuer, you need to be the one who makes the T happen because the victim is going to be incapacitated. So you'll approach and make that T, and you're going to make the T by grabbing the other boat and pulling yourself around it to make the top of the T. And then you're going to dump the boat out because it's full of water. The few people who learn visually might benefit from a demonstration. So let's do this. Let's do it. Let's do a T. So we're forming our T now, and this is the top of the T, and that's the trunk, as I like to call it, of the T. And if you can, you want to focus on a Georgia font, because Georgia is graceful but assertive. So now I need to recapsize this boat, because that's how the water comes out. It comes out when it's upside down. So I just have to get some leverage and capsize it, and that'll happen eventually once. Because it's a pretty big boat, I have to get, like, you know, some momentum. I might have to, yeah, well maybe I'll pull it on my deck first. Yeah, but that's not my favorite. I don't know if, I mean, because you have to improvise. As a guide, you have to improvise. So even though I wanted Georgia, I'm gonna have to do Times New Roman now. And I just have to live with that. So the Times New Roman T, you get the boat on your deck. If you lose your water bottle, you could do a falling T and then grab it and then do a returning T. Shit! And then put the water bottle back in. You motherfucker. Get off the fucking rock! So if you can't get the boat, don't embarrass me. Oh God. You know, if you're gonna hit something, you gotta be careful of your wrists. And I mean, it might hurt your feeling a little bit, but you gotta move on, you gotta improvise, and you gotta pump it out when it's upright. So I gotta pump. Sorry, my wrist and my palm hurt a little bit. Alright, I'm gonna pump this boat out. Alright, so to pump this boat out, I gotta get in the boat, so that means I'm gonna use my contact tow line to tether to it. If I can find a good spot. If you can't clip, maybe, yeah, this will work. And now I'm gonna dismount. I'm gonna put my helmet on, because you gotta, anytime you get out of your boat, you wanna wear your helmet. And if you're angry just, you know, channel it in a way that's safe for you. There's a little bit of fuel here. There's a sheen, so I don't want to, you know, drink this or set it on fire. Now, if you find any people inside a boat like this, so you got to be ready for the shock of seeing a skeleton, or, you know, when the eyes pop out. I mean, if this doesn't work, we can salvage some things. There's 2 engines. Now, you know what? This isn't going to work because water's still coming in. There's a good coffee mug in here. You know what? We're going to change this to a salvage operation and just steal some shit. I mean, it's not stealing because, you know, it's salvage rules. It still works. I mean, it's intact. You can wash up in a dishwasher, no problem. I think I'm done with this rescue because there's nothing I can do at this point. Georgia font or Times New Roman if things get shitty. If you want to stow your paddle, you know, sometimes it's hard because you've got a lot of stuff on your deck. Anchor management, salvage, I don't remember.